Welcome to Uncaged Zoo Tours. If you are new to the channel and love animals, I recommend and appreciate hitting the like and subscribe buttons and the bell icon to join me on my tours and to learn more about your favorite animals. My friends, this time I'm taking you to a smaller zoo. Although it is small, it is phenomenal. Welcome to the ProspectParkzoo. Like the Bronx Zoo and Central Park Zoo, it is part of the Wildlife Conservation Society. It opened in 1890 as a menagerie, and in 1935, the current zoo opened as the Brooklyn Zoo. When the Wildlife Conservation Society assumed management in 1988, the zoo closed and underwent a major renovation for the next 5 years. In 1993, the Brooklyn Zoo opened as the ProspectParkzoo. For our first exhibit tour, we'll take a nice and relaxing stroll through the Discovery Trail. As we take a nice and relaxing walk through the western part of the zoo, we'll meet animals from North America, Asia, and Australia. On top of that, we'll also visit some playful sea lions. Let's begin. Depending on your visit, the Discovery Trail is the very first thing you might see or the very last. The first animals you might see on the trail are prairie dogs, which I didn't see. But if you want to learn more about them, please refer to my Arizona Trail at the Phoenix Zoo tour. But their exhibit was occupied by an Indian peacock. Sorry for interrupting your feather cleaning. The second habitat is home to a bunch of waterfowl, like common shelldocks, hooded mergansers, smews, and mallard ducks. I'm glad they're safe in this pond because they don't have to worry about duck hunting season. But these guys also have red-eared sliders to keep them company. That's the second time I accidentally interrupted animals doing something private. Now, the following two animals are from the land down under, also known as Australia. I want to showcase more wild dogs, such as the dingo, the wolves of Australia. They may look like your pet dog, but dingoes are more closely related to wolves. These wild dogs can live anywhere in Australia, from forests to the outback. Like wolves and African painted dogs, dingoes can work together to hunt down prey like kangaroos, wallabies, and wombats. But they can also scavenge or eat animals that are already dead. Dingoes also have flexible wrists that help them climb trees. The Australian outback is one of the harshest hot deserts in the world, as it only has 2 inches of rainfall a year. Dingoes survive the heat by hunting at night and getting the water they need from the prey they eat. Females can regurgitate water to their pups that haven't left the den yet. The ProspectParkzoo is home to 4 dingoes, and one of the ways the keepers keep them entertained is by providing special types of enrichment. Enrichment helps keep animals healthy and gives them something to do. For example, the keepers hide food inside boxes, then the dingoes try to tear the boxes apart to get their treats. Besides, dingoes are very smart and love problem solving. Across from the dingoes are these beehives and a yard for another Australian animal, the emu. Like ostriches and cassowaries, emus are ratites, a group of flightless birds. But hey, why fly when you can run? Emus may have tiny wings, but they have long legs that help propel the bird up to 30 miles per hour, which is a speed that we humans cannot reach when running. Emus are also one of the world's best dads, and when it's time to start a family, the female emu will lay 5 to 15 green eggs and leaves the male on egg duty. During this time, he doesn't get to eat or drink, but will still go through a state of torpor sleep to prevent from getting dehydrated. 56 days later, The eggs hatch and the chicks are raised by the male emu, who teaches them about the world around them, just like my dad. An emu can reach maturity after 20 months, which is almost 2 years. If it's cold, emus can recycle air from their nose to create moisture in their body. If you want to learn more about the emu's cousins, the cassowary and ostrich, please refer to my kangaroo kickabout and tiger crossroads at the Nashville Zoo Tour. From Asia is my old pal, the red panda. The red panda is the official mascot of the internet browser Firefox. Red pandas are sometimes called firefoxes, even if they're in their own family Aluridae. As red pandas are great climbers in the wild, zoos mimic their natural habitat, the forests of the Himalayas, with climbing structures. The ProspectParkzoo is working with the Central Park Zoo on an experiment to figure out what kind of structures the red pandas like best. I'm pretty sure this one loves to sleep in that tree. Don't worry, my friends, we'll learn more about these cute critters when we visit the bamboo trail at the Nashville Zoo. And when we visit Zoo Knoxville's Asian Trek, we'll learn how that zoo has one of the largest red panda breeding programs in the world. Speaking of cute animals, this trail leads us to these North American porcupines. The Prospect Park Zoo is home to 3 porcupines: Spike, his wife Needles, and their baby Quillamina. Those are some very appropriate names for porcupines, since the North American porcupine has a gestation period of 210 days, which is almost 7 months. A baby porcupine, or porcupet, weighs a pound when they're born, and will stay with their mother for 6 months until they're ready to go off on their own. These rodents also love salt, and they can eat axe handles, canoe paddles, and even radiator hoses. The porcupine can chew through this stuff because their teeth are orange and full of iron. I would break my teeth if I tried chewing through a canoe paddle. Also from North America is another playful animal, the North American river otter. To survive in the cold winter, these otters need fur to stay warm. They don't sleep through the winter or go south. North American river otters have 850,000 hairs on their body to keep them nice and warm. I guess these otters are busy playing hide and seek. Exhibit number 8 is home to another animal, the tufted deer. Instead of bony antlers, tufted deer have large canines that stick out of their mouths, making them look like a vampire Bambi. These teeth play a big part when male tufted deer defend their territory or fight over females. When 2 male tufted deer meet face to face, they start using their tiny antlers to push each other, like boxers punching in a ring. When one of the males loses balance, the other can pounce and bare their vampire-like teeth, and it can go either way, but the stronger male usually wins. Despite their scary-looking fangs, tufted deer are really shy, and they have no reason to bite me because I'm a nice person. Tufted deer, like other hoofed mammals, are related to whales and dolphins. That's because they are part of a group of mammals called Cetartiodactyla. These mammals stand up on their toenails, which isn't easy for me to do since I would fall over. Let's move on to see the tufted deer's roommates, which were located in this aviary on my visit. Okay, which of these birds used to live with those tufted deer? Helmeted guinea fowl? Nope, they live in Africa. Indian peacock? They do live in Asia, but I don't think they would get along with those deer. On a side note, it's worth noting that none of the peacocks at the Prospect Park Zoo have names, because it would be hard to keep track of those loud birds. Back to questioning, I guess the only birds I see here are these demoiselle cranes. I wonder what they have against tufted deer. Probably nothing, or they must be in here due to that dangerous bird flu. The word demoiselle means little lady in French. The cranes got their name from Marie Antoinette, the Queen of France from 1774 to 1793. Demoiselle cranes also make one of the longest and highest migrations in the world. By the way, the word migration means moving from one place to the other at a certain time of year. We humans also migrate, but demoiselle cranes migrate from northern China to India in the winter. When it's summertime, the cranes migrate back to northern China to breed. In the media, cranes represent happiness, caution, strength, and good luck, which these cranes need on their journey as they can travel long distances without stopping to eat or land. Our final stop is not part of the Discovery Trail, but I feel like showcasing it anyways. In the middle of the zoo are 3 female California sea lions. Say hello to Fira, Libby, and Bibi. A California sea lion's gestation period is 11 months, and a week after the pup is born, the female begins alternating between caring for the pup on shore and hunting at sea, each for a few days at a time. They continue this cycle for up to 11 months. While their mothers are hunting for food, the pups form groups that rest and play together, like a bunch of kids at a sleepover. When the mothers come back, the pups learn survival skills like swimming and finding food on their own. If you want to learn more about sea lions, please refer to my Pier 225 at the Georgia Aquarium Tour to learn more about them. But I would also recommend stopping by their exhibit at 11:30, 2 o'clock, and 4 o'clock because that's when the Sea Lion Keeper Chat is. And we'll learn more about sea lions when we visit the Queen Zoo. And that wraps up our first of 3 adventures at the Prospect Park Zoo. And when we go back, we'll head to the nearby Animal Lifestyles building, where we'll meet sandcats, several kinds of small monkeys, a lazy iguana, hornbills, and even a baby baboon. In the comments, ask me what smaller zoos you think deserve more attention. As always, thank you for subscribing and thank you for watching. Now who wants pizza? I'm hungry.